Well, I think we're live now. We might be live. Tell you that's a not fun thing. The past two streams, we go live and my computer loses internet connection completely. Like my wired connection just goes boop, and yeah, that's irritating. So anyway. Thursday U-Boat people, hello, welcome back to what I'm hoping will be the stream. We're gonna find out together, I guess. Cloud, Valentine, Magnus, what is going on? Hello, hello. You'll have to excuse me, everybody, for that little hiccup. I don't know what's going on. I think me and my internet service provider have to have a little conversation, because that's not okay. All right, we're gonna need torpedoes. Ricochet, what's going on, my guy? Gonna need those torpediddles. Let's see. Deck gun's a little light. Flak's okay. Galley's pretty light. We're gonna have to, yeah, let's get some grubberinis into the galley here. For the buyers. Lots of veggies. Good for the eyesight, I hear. That's not true. It's not true. That was a lie. But it sounded good nonetheless. Let's turn the pump on. 1.3 meters of water in the boat. Marcus, how you been, my guy? Been a little while. Rolly, what's going on? Let's go with Kong. Hello, Kong. Welcome back. I believe I called you that once before as well. Supposedly prevent scurvy. Actually, wait. Would vegetables do that? I thought vitamin C was the thing. Are vegetables enriched with vitamin C? I don't know. Apparently, I'm not qualified for vitamin C conversations. Let's see, warehouse, please. No, let's use Mr. Pixel. He gets me better prices. He's got an in, is what I'm trying to say. Rough time, survived. Good stuff, my guy. Provides some quantities of various vitamins, just not an outsized portion. I mean, there you go. Rick, come on now, Rick. Tisk, tisk, my guy. That's not playing nice. Okay, fuel. We're gonna need all kinds of torpedinis. Not very heavy on the T3s, unfortunately. Let's take a T1 here and a T1 there and a T1 there. We also need stuff to the rear. We need at least one more torpedo. We'll take a look at that momentarily. Food is going to be a thing that we do. Let's get some food. Everybody enjoys having a little nosh every now and again. I don't think people still use the word nosh, but we're going to go with it. We're going with it. And that's all that there shall be. Top up the deck gun. There you go. And I think that should square us off nicely, realistically. Yeah, I think we're good. I do have to check everybody's rebreathers now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, his is burnt out a little bit. Let's go ahead and tell... I have to wait till Dan gets back to the ship. I need to get Dan to put his rebreather in this cabinet for me so I can get rid of it. Because it's down by, what, 13%. I don't like it. I don't like it. Looks like U-Boat's changed quite a bit. That's probably because I've got a sub-pen built, honestly. Not a dietitian. I mean, that makes sense. Roflick TV. Hello, welcome to the channel, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Looks just like Das Boot. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, per se. Come on, Dan. Let's, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You gotta come down here, my guy. Need you to go up that ladder. Come over here. Yep, there you go. Down. Yep. Down again. Walk this way. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Come on, Dan. You can do it, my guy. You can do it. You're learning U-Boat. Fantastic, my guy. If you look up my name on... Or, no, I could probably just put that here. Go ahead and check out this here channel o' mine on the YouTubes. I have full tutorial stuff on how to play the U-Boats, if you are interested in such a thing, that is. Please don't feel... And finally realized to turn closed captioning on. Please don't feel like you have to, but if you felt like it, it would certainly help me out. Okay, we're gonna get 5 days off. Let's get the rebreather first, though, before we do that. And Ricochet has handed out a tier 1 gift sub to Roflick TV. Thank you very kindly for your generosity, Roflick. If you get yourself the chance, please go ahead and thank Ricochet. All right, let's get rid of the bad rebreather and get a good rebreather. You like that? You like that? That's the way we do things. Really bad. It takes time, my guy. The learning curve is for reals. It takes some doing. It's all good. You will get there. We will help you get there together. I have 5 reputation points to spend. We should probably go ahead and take a look at that. What kind of nonsense do I want to purchase with my reputation points now? Lit commands, T5s, better conning towers would be good. Better accumulators would be even better. I do enjoy those. Anti-radar coating for the snorkels might be helpful. Although we haven't gone and gotten like the first few. We skipped over them. Let's go ahead and get the radar detector. I don't actually require it per se, but we'll go ahead and get it anyway, just because. So realistically, I don't really use radar that much, but hey, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Mr. Pixel, let's go ahead and pick up that last torpedo, please. I do believe we require it. T3 in there. You know, we could 1, 2... We get 2 more T3s. Let's do that. There we go. Much better. Much better. I like it. How did Kerbal finish? On sort of a low note. Like, not a low note. We basically just... I figured out what I want to do for next stream. And we're gonna go from there. Did I stream Uboat on Saturday? No, I don't believe I streamed Uboat on Saturday. I have no recollection of doing so. No. On Rolly's team, the Rock and Rollies. There you go, my guy. Woo! Skeptical, what's going on? Alright, I think we're ready for, shenanigans. No. Not just yet. Dan needs his rebreather. We cannot forget Dan's rebreather. Cannot be. Rebreather for Dan. Now we can take a thing, you know. Oh, we could get a vacation. I'm gonna skip it. Or no. Yes, no. Yes, no. No, because then I'll get my, what's it called? Research done. Bavaria. I need a Stein. I need a Stein of beers, people. Let's go. Oh, cruel, tragic shenanigans? I mean, maybe. Let's just, we're gonna play it by ear. Okay, that task is complete. Thank you very kindly. I've got 4 more points. I'm sort of tempted to unlock T5s. And it would take 3 of those 4 points. I'm tempted to unlock T5s because we're starting to see an increase in escorts now, which, you know, makes perfect sense. Accumulators, ooh, better accumulators. I very rarely am in danger of running out of battery. Let's unlock the T5s. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll get Mr. Wolfgang Leiss. We'll get Wolfgang Leiss to take care of that for me. And since I did get the radar detector, we've got to go ahead and talk to the dude who's in charge of detecting radars, even though he works in the warehouse. Radar detector is in the listening room. Go ahead and get the next level up here. GHD standard. No, tier 3. That's what we want. There we go. Oink. Rock and roll. Good. Good. Now most of this should be complete. 23 days. Oh well. Can't get T5s yet. That's fine. It's fine. A problem with aiming torpedoes. Okay. If I run into a ship, I'll walk you through the way I do it. To be fair, I'm going to do it the exact same way I do my videos. So, if you have any questions, that would probably be a good time to ask. But realistically, there's going to be essentially no difference from what you saw in the video to the way I'm going to do it here. That being said, I find that it's a very, very common mistake for new players to try to aim the torpedo with their periscope. So they like point the periscope at, say, the nose of the ship and expect the torpedo to go there. That's not at all how it works. You cannot aim for a specific point on a ship. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, we got some stuff done. We did some things. Let's go talk to the scary hallway man and see what he might want us to do today. Let's see, Sector CE 1 through 5, way far out, kind of dull. Small amount of vessels. This is feeling like a non-starter. Oh my god, mine laying in Africa. It's so far, and mine laying is so boring. It's so boring. T-Man, what's going on, my guy? How you been? So far, the seas are okay. I haven't gotten out there yet, but give it time. And the dull side of AM. Oh, buddy. Tell ya, we're starting to run out of good stuff to do in the Atlantic, and that upsets me. It's not great. 10,000 tons, eh? There's one... I believe there's one decent shipping lane through here. There's an awful lot of escorts, but they're saying there's going to be a very large amount of vessels as well. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go for this one, just because the other missions are really not fun. Doing it by the map as you show me the tutorial, then my guy, you should be hitting, my dude. Do you plan on doing Scappa? I've done Scappa to death. Do you think there are any new people buying Uboat? I'm fairly certain there are, yeah. The forums on Steam, my videos, here, and other forums around the internet show an awful lot of people getting involved for the first time. I wouldn't say it's a wave of people per se, but, you know, a fair amount of people pick it up. Okay, let's take AM. Do I want to do anything? I probably want to save. Let's save under the February one. Already did it, must have missed stream. Yeah, I've done it 5 or 6 times, Rolly. Quite a few times. Okay, let's see now. Kick the tires like the fires kind of time? I think it is. I think we're good. I think we're all stocked up and ready to rock and or roll. Let's make sure 1.1 meters of water in the boat. We can go ahead and try to pump that out. Most of it's here amidships. We could go ahead and get... No, not Rolly. We get Skipper to help out. Come here, Skip. Make yourself useful for a change, my guy. Let's move some of this to the control room, please. There you go, buddy. Let's move some of this water. Have some help, even, and we'll get going. We'll make the go happen. Boink. Go, please. Order in progress, says the game. I don't know about that game. Sometimes I give orders and whoop. It's so jarring. It's jarring. Let's see. Let's move this boat. We're trying to move the boat, everybody. That is what we're attempting to do. We're going to make the boat go in this direction for a bit, and then it'll probably go in a different direction. But for now, the idea is to make the boat move in any direction, realistically, and that's probably for the best. How we doing? Pump is operating 0.7 meters of water in the boat. Skipper is almost done bailing out that section. 0.3 meters and falling. Order Faily. I don't know what Faily means, really, my guy. Can't help you. Skipper's going to move 38 units of water, I guess. I don't really know what unit they're using for the buckets. I'm going to say bucketnesses. Extra strong mint, sorry. Out for a new voyage. Yes, my guy, you've joined at the correct time. We've just put to sea. Failed. Got it. My second mission is to catch some guy. He's surrounded. Catch a guy surrounded by 5-day destroyers. I've never heard of that mission. Not even once, my dude. Catch a guy. Do you mean go and pick up the spy dude or whatever? Like down in Lisbon or off south of Lisbon somewhere? He's talking about Scappa. Well, you don't catch anybody. You don't get a person in Scappa. You just go in there and blow up a boat. Gotta go blow up the Royal Oak. Again. What a wonderful day for sailing. Just a gorgeous... That's the new word. Just a gorgeous day out on the briny. Having ourselves a time. Oh, that's my, I think that's like the upgraded hydrophone there or something. Look at that thing. Like a little bubble. Little boobla. Got myself a boobla. You know, I think we might man the radar when we're passing up near BF1, because there's going to be an awful lot of aircraft. It should be... nah, still, it's only 41. We've got a little bit before it gets irritating. Still, that's fine. Added to the dictionary, 100%. Shoot the Royal Oak with a torpedo full of turbines. I mean, you got to try... In my experience, I've always had to hit it at least 6 times. Every time. 6 times every time. That is indeed the hydrophone. Well, there you go. See? Going to England, to the US. I think it was the Halifax. Huh. I've never heard of that mission. What port are you based out of? Because I've never heard of that one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's ignite the boosters and, you know, whip around this here cute little lighthouse fella. We'll get ourselves out into the wild blue, one might say. Okay, so I do have an idea of where the shipping's gonna go, which is a positive. So we'll go to there, and then we'll cut back this way. We'll go to, say, here, and then this way. Sort of try to follow all that in, kind of thing. That's my plan, anyway. Is it a good plan? Time will tell. Who knows? The shadow knows. That's an old one. That's old. I got a messy map, my guy. Got a messy map to know where all the stuff is. Rolly is always trying to bring me down. Rolly, what did I ever do to you, Rolly? Rolly? Always trying to bring me down, man. It's rough. Thought we were buds. Thought we were buds. Alright. Let's see now. Passing through BF5. I think I will go ahead and put retired on the radar once we get up into the Celtic Sea. Probably do that now. Yeah, I'll get some radar goodness on the go. Missing workers. Shut up. Shut up. No one asked you. Aha! 1 to 3 aircrafts. We've got time to dive. And dive we shall. Dive we shall. Alarm! Run, you salty sea dogs. Run for your lives. You must seek the boat on purpose. Seek the boat on purpose, my friend. I'm gonna grab the radio with Rolly. Rolly, get on the radio. We're gonna call in the fact that we saw 1 to 3 aircraft, and that's why we're diving, because there could be 3. I fought 3 before. It's not fun. I don't recommend it to anybody. Aircraft spotted. Dive, dive. Dive, you salty sea dogs. Get under. Blurp, and down we go. Safe as houses, everybody. Although I'm going to lose that. Yeah, I lost the transmission. I kind of forgot that it was going to take longer with Rolly here. I am going to turn off alarm status, though. We don't require it. I'd rather everybody just go about their business and do whatever it is they're programmed to do, as opposed to whatever it is they think that they're going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and engage blue lighting. Not going to burn our oxygen if we don't have to. Let's see. Just to retire, you no longer need to be on that station.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I love it. Thank you, Boxes. Much obliged. Let's see now. When I go to periscope depth, it's not enough. They will see me and kill me. Yes. Yes, they will. When you're surrounded by escorts, they were 100% going to see you. That's going to be a thing. No, Rolly, you're doing nothing of the sort, actually. You are in bed. I sent you to bed for being bad. That's what happened. Just so you know. I'm going to go ahead and increase the maximum speed here. Just for the sole reason that I can. And it'll get us out of range of the nasty, nasty buggers. We're going to do that for, about 7 clicks. I do have to mind how deep we're going, by the way. Let's stick to 50. Because it is actually quite shallow here. We don't want to be smushed. We don't want bottom smushings. We don't want any of that. No bottom smushings, please. No, thank you. That's quite alright, if you don't mind. I mean, you're probably right, Vincent. At the same time, one thing I've learned about, you know, throwing my voice into the ether, and I wouldn't say being a public figure by any stretch of the imagination, is there is not a damn thing that you can say that everybody is gonna, you know, just really lock onto. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be some exception to the rule, and it's an unfortunate side of the business that I choose to do. That's okay. I think I do okay. I think I do all right. I don't believe I've really. I mean, I have made some people so mad they've quit the stream, but these things happen. What are you gonna do?
It's Leviosa, not
If I'm bad, then I'm bad at using everything I serve no purpose so I can forever sleep. Oh no, Rolly, I will be putting you to work. That is the thing. Ricochet would like me to say anti-disestablishmentarianism. Got you, my guy. Got you. Eon. Round is a figure, and I want it public. Right on, Eon. That's good stuff, my guy. Meant no offense, Captain. Sammy, you're not new here. You lie. You lie. Now, how come the alert... Did the alert not go? I don't think the alert... Anyway. I'm the man. I try to be at least a good man. That is the intent. We're attempting to be a good man at the very least. And, well, there you go. See, Roflick, you are new here. So that is 100% fine. Alright, let's zippity-zop here for a minute. And, well, that's far enough to have probably gotten away from the evil, evil airplanes, right? Let's go ahead and surface the boat. Shall we? I think we shall. Shall we? I think we shall. Oh, and everybody's new here. There you go. Only the good die young. That's right. Now I'm gonna get DMCA'd for attempting to sing poorly. It's gonna be a thing. It's a thing that we're gonna have to deal with now. Let's go ahead and turn on the electric compressor. Apparently Skipper himself's gonna do that. Can't really think why, but okay. Alright, we're coming up. It is coming on nightfall. Not quite night. I shouldn't quite be night at this time of day. BRB, just checking my lavatory. Check away, my guy. Check away. Ricochet is old here. You're not wrong. Is it spam salted to death time with hello, I'm new here? I mean, the intent was an easy-to-use icebreaker for new folk. But, you know, you guys can go ahead and jump in. Why not? Missing workers in the conning tower. I don't care. I don't care. The game can tell me that as many times as it wants. I don't care. And I 100% promise the next time I play this, I'm turning off crew management because I just hate it so much. So much. Alright, now we're calling in the fact the aircraft's been spotted. We'll send it slightly faster by giving Retired a little help here on the radio. The electric compressor is indeed running. Pardon me. Gyro compass is off, which is good because I want it that way. We'll go ahead and engage red lighting to enhance our sight of the nothing. It's more important to see more of the nothing. It's very important stuff. Okay, back to the mission at hand. More or less kind of thing. Let's make the boat go zoom, please. I don't need the radar because it's nighttime. They don't send out planes in the dark yet. So, because it's funny. There you go. They're starving because they have no potatoes. Well, Rolly, I mean, you only have yourself to blame. Big proponent of potatoes too. Why do we... I'm not 100% sure why there's so much yelling about the potatoes, to tell you the truth. It just sort of happened. You know, there's no real rhyme or reason, I don't think, anyway. Why can't I see the little bubble of radarness? Where's the radarness bubble? That's... What? I installed... the radar. I did it. You guys watch me do it. But he's using... not the radar. He's... If I switch him to the radio, will he learn his lesson and use the radar? I don't want to use the hydrophone. I want to use the radar. Hello? Hello? No, Isn't that odd? That's odd, right? Isn't that odd? I think it's odd. No, radar's not on the radio. The radio's on the radio. The radar gets attached to the listening room, and you can use it at surface. Because you can't actually go to the listening room when you're at the surface. Ever play a game and think maybe that you're bad at video games? All the damn time! I'm actually pretty horrible at most video games. For some reason or another, I happen to be halfway decent at Uboat. Why that is, I couldn't say. I really don't know. It's just one of those things. Oh, Lord Cucumber, thanks for them biddies, my guy. Much obliged, much obliged. Some bits to alleviate the pain of faulty torpedo tech. I agree. Might as well check the radio. I mean, yeah, okay, sure, my guy. Let's go ahead and check the radio. Let's go and look at the radio. Does someone have a con to get the radar to work. A con? What is a con? So we're on the radio. There's no radar bubble. And it's just radio stuff here. No, definitely no radar on the radio, my guy. 100p, negatory. Consider it checked. Someone have to get to the con. I don't believe so. Have to suck at something before you can be sort of good at it. I mean, you're not wrong. Another broken feature. How do I donate to the goal? Well, just below, just below your screen there, there's a little donate button if you really felt that you had to. I know it makes it awkward when we have to talk about it out loud, doesn't it? And hold eye contact the whole time. Just saying. Yeah, just down below the, boop, right down below. And every now and again it'll pop up on the chat. Can we go back? Back to where? Where are we going? What's happening? I've lost control of chat. They warned me about this back in school of some sort? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Making it up as I go. Alright. See no little puffs of smoke. Fantastic little bit of a moon going on there, though. I do enjoy that. Patrol sector reached. Hello, patrol sector. You and I are going to be friends. At least that's the intent. I don't see anything worth investigating on the horizon. However, we will attempt to do so. Because it's about being thorough. Right? Just like checking the radio when I know it wasn't the radio. Roly. Potato. Ugh. Anyway, we'll cut up here to where I figure a lot of the shipping happens. We should probably just go like this, honestly. We'll cut across it like that. We'll see what we can do. We might try like a hunt, maybe like around here kind of thing. Something like that. At least you try. I mean, you did a thing. You're not wrong. Aircraft detected. Contrail 1. Tiny group. Well, you know what that means. Roly! Come here. Come here, Roly. Come here, my guy. You're gonna go fight an aircraft now. You brought this on yourself. Oh my god, I can't understand where I am. There we go. Got it. I figured it out. Want to go to the bathroom first? No, you can't. Too late. Too late for that, Roly. Now you've got your helmet on. We're gonna go fight an aircraft. You brought this on yourself. You brought this on yourself, Roly. If we die, everyone, I want it to be known that this is all Roly's fault. Just saying. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Let's give him some help at least. Make it sort of fair. I'm gonna go ahead and close bulkheads now, please. And we're going to jump on the radio and call in the fact that we have an aircraft bearing in on us. Looks like it is following me in. That's not the greatest thing, but hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, I add new sound alerts sometimes. I do every now and again, honestly. Whenever it occurs to me. It's hard to find sounds that I actually want. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't really know... Like, I don't have an idea in my mind of when... of what sound I want. I just look... And whatever... And realistically, there's billions upon billions of these things, so it can take some doing. Alright, we don't yet have eyes on, but that's okay. We're gonna figure this out. It's okay. Can I... Whoa. Hang on a sec. Can I be there? Some... peasant. Not sure what you're trying to say there, Roflick. Can that be on me? I don't understand. If everyone dies, blame Salted. That's not true. That's not true and you know it. Oh, she's up high. What you got? Oh, we got some bomber. We got some bomber. And she is diving. Diving. Yes. My god, the ecological damage that this thing is doing all by itself is just unreal. Alright, so she's... Oh, whoa, we're starting to try to light her up already. Look at that. Just bullets a-flying. Get her, Rolly. Get her. She's being mean. Oh, there we are down there. Right down there. Get him. Get him. You're not gonna get her? I mean, we're gonna find out. You're down there doing your damnedest. Do I have anybody on? I do have somebody on engines. That's good. Let's get people on this. Command, just in case we have to deal with a little bit of leakage. In case Rolly's bad at this. I'm just saying. Rat-tat-tat-tat, baby. Doesn't look very short. I mean, it's a question of perception, right? Like, I don't like the fact that it jiggles. It's really... I think they got to do something about that. We haven't managed to tag it yet, Rolly. What are you even doing with your life? Rolly! God damn it. Anyway. We're going to need to get ready to do some steering here, I think. Let's see. We'll probably turn yay. Rat-a-tat-tat. Hasn't tagged it. Not even one time. Haven't even tagged it one time. Just saying. I'm not wasting the ammo. You're wasting the ammo. Oh. Oh. Again, this is all you, Rolly. This is you, my... Oh, we're doing a little damage now, boys and girls. It's taking Rolly 5 trillion shots to do anything, but whatever. It's fine. Oh. Turn. Max speed. Alright, here we go. Making a run now. Oh, tagging her. Come on, Rolly. Do it for me, buddy. I'm not taking control. It's got to be you. It's all you, Rolly. Oh, this is going to sting a little. Oh, Hey! Good job, Rolly. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think I can get a really good, like, bird's eye view of this. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, what is up, Buttercup? How cool is that? Right? Suffer. Anyway. I'm getting a little... Starting to get a little, you know what I'm saying. Okay, well, that's done. I mean, that was pretty easy, right? Just saying. Cool. I want to see it smash. YouTube thumbnail, baby. Oh, you know, Eon. You know what's up. Rough. It's rough. You brought this on yourself, plane. Bloink. Do a barrel roll. Anyway. Well, that was fun. Now, let's remove the alarm status, please. We'll call in the fact that we've killed this. And we'll go ahead and turn around and see if we can pick up a couple of pilots. Let's try that. Hopefully it won't sink by the time we get to it. Right? Yeah. Let's see now. Check your ammo stores after this. It really won't matter because we're not going all the way back to port to pick up bullets. That's not going to happen. How should you manually shoot from AA? Lead the target. Lead the target. So if it's coming at you, shoot in front of it, right? Prisoners is the idea. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for prisoners. 1,500 meters to get to prisoner land. See if we get us some flyboys. Huh? Flyboys. Target too far. Moving too fast. Cool. Interact. Rescue and take on board. Hey, Mr. Armstrong, Percival, Schmidt, and Cameron. Welcome aboard. Welcome indeed, gentlemen. Welcome. Okay, well that was easy. Cool. So, Rolly. Come here, Rolly. I need you to go here. Now, here we go. Okay, let's, come on now, Rolly. Come on. Move. I'm Rolly. I get to go first because I'm Rolly. No, don't you dare. Oh, they're going to submerge with you out here, Rolly. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, now we can climb down. It's our turn this time. Boink. Ooh, well, that was certainly something. Shua! Do our ninja move through the pipe there. Turn on the flashlight, by the way. It's awful dark in here. Let's put the helmet back for future use, because it is the magic helm of never death. Never ever die. That is the magic helm of no death. Okay, let's open up the bulkheads. Jump off the radio. There we go. All right, aircraft downed. We downed it. It got downed. All right, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go this way. That's the plan. It's too late, Rolly. You've already moved. That's an awful lot of words. Just waiting to get sent down in a dive suit in the American coast, and I start running. I mean, realistically, I could just send you down in a dive suit, like, anywhere and just take off, and you pretty much immediately die, which is... I mean, it could be a lot of fun when you think about it. Just saying. Alright, once we get a little bit closer to this area, we're going to have ourselves a bit of hunting. Do a bit of hunting. We'll go to, like, I don't know, here. Okay, so let's get prepared for hunting procedures. So we're going to slow to 1. No, we don't have to slow to 1. Let's go to 3. We'll have a quick hunt, which may turn into a longer hunt. Since we do have a snorkel, we might just go ahead and do that. Blue lighting engaged, please. Don't really need anybody on the periscope per se. Let's get this puppy under the water. How about that? That's an awful lot of words. Anyone who plays Magic. There you go, my guy. Alright. Get this baby under. And... switch to electric engines. Electric engines online, sir. Remember, somebody poke Rolly. Just to wake him up. Just to make him annoyed. On it, sir. Marchin, what's going on, my guy? Chide, what up? Is Rolly dead yet? Only to me. Only dead to me. We have fun. Okay. Hunting procedures have begun. Let's make it go faster, shall we? Alright, boat comes to a stop. Props detected. 3 to 6. Heading towards us. Very good. Well, not towards us per se, but in this general vicinity. Time for a story, says Evan. Sorry about the playback. Something's all screwy about that for some reason. Let's think of something that we can tell Evan over here. Okay, military story. Okay, so once we were heading down to California with the CF-18s. So the F-18s would leave prior to us, and we'd already had an advance party go down there and prepare the area for us, stuff like that. So while all that's going on, we get on the Hercules. They put us on Herc. They did, take pity on us and put in the cargo seating, so at least you have, like, the snap down, just cargo strap seating that you can sit in. So at least there was that. And me and my buddy Thomas, we watched Drag Me to Hell on his laptop with one earbud each, like underneath your ear defenders, because it's incredibly loud inside of a Hercules. And of course, it's incredibly cold because, you're up at like 30-odd thousand feet. And it's not insulated or anything like that. It's just a steel frame. So after the movie was over, and it was a terrible movie, by the way. I don't suggest that anybody ever watch that, ever. I decided I wanted to take a nap. So I'm tossing, I'm turning, like just, moving this way, moving that way, trying to find a comfortable way of taking a nap, because we have several hours worth of flying ahead of us. So what I ended up doing was I just said, to hell with it, and I unstrapped myself from the seat, and I just went to the back where everybody had their duffel bags. And I just crawled up on top of the mountain of duffel bags for, like 80 personnel. And I just slept on top of everybody's gear. And that's how I spent my trip over the Grand Canyon. As a matter of fact, that is how I flew over the Grand Canyon, lying down on a gigantic pile of duffel bags. And there's your military story, my guy. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, snorkel up, because we're going to come to periscope depth here. Go ahead and engage engines 3. I'd like red lighting. It is starting to come near-ish dusk. So we're going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to hunt this convoy underwater. We're going to stay underwater, and we'll figure it out as we go, kind of thing. Got a story your stepfather told you a few times? Go ahead, my guy. Aren't you happy you decided not to drop those bags by parachute? That would have been bad. Yes, that would have been not good. Honestly, it would have been very uncool. Very uncool. All right. Snorkel's up. We're good. Awesome. See if we can find this convoy. They were heading 148, so that puts them going, what, this way? Kind of thing. 148. Probably in this kind of direction. Let's go ahead and go 5. Give him a little extra sight on the matter. We are doing 70... that's not periscope depth. I was like, why are we doing 17 knots? Whatever, this is fine. We're going to figure it out. It's fine. We'll figure it out, okay? We're going to figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So we are searching for a 3 to 6 convoy. I'm hoping it's not just a war patrol. I'd really like to get some tonnage out of this. But this close to the coast, man, it's probably a war patrol, realistically. Probably going to be a war patrol. It happened over the Grand Canyon. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Now I do know that. That is a thing that I now know. Hooray! We're all learning. We're all learning, everybody. Alright, now let's go ahead and dive to Periscope and see if we can find this thing. Listening post, please. There it is. Okay, 3 to 6. They're going really close to the shore, so we'll cut this way. Oh, no, they're heading north again. This is going to be a war patrol. Pretty much guaranteed. Unfortunate. That's sort of on the unfortunate side of the ratio, I think, because I would much prefer to fire at something that would give me tonnage. Have exhaust there in the submarine. Yeah, so you get yourself the snorkel, and you get this this cute little fella. This little dude. And you can still breathe and use the diesel engines when you're underwater. It's a good thing. Certainly helps with the hunting scenario. Okay, we're doing 14 knots and barely making ground. So yeah, I'm going to go with escorts. Probably just escorts. But, you know, we'll figure out what to do about that when we come across it. Interesting that I haven't had another pop-up for propellers. We are starting to make a little ground on them now, which is good. Little bit of ground, which is fine. Okay, let's turn in. Let's drop to speed 3 for the time being. Let's have a quick look. Skipper needs a little more help. We'll have a little look. Oop. And let's extend this, please. Here we go. What am I looking at? Lots of heavy, heavy smoke. I'm only picking up a single currently. One soul warship, not often found, realistically. It's not a thing you often come across, but hey, it could be. Oh, apparently they've stopped moving. They may be changing up their pattern now. Let's see, where are we at? And here we go. Yeah, they're changing, yeah, that's, I'm guessing, yeah, this looks like, I mean, no, yeah, I'm gonna go with warships. I'm thinking, it looks like 2 destroyers and a corvette, I think, or I might have that backwards. It might be 2 corvettes and a destroyer. Go forward a little bit more, just to see. Slow to 3 here. Just like to have a certainty about myself, if that makes any sense. Alright, raise this up. Yeah, okay. Looks like a destroyer. Looks like a destroyer. Looks like a destroyer. Well, we won't be messing with none of that. We'll slow down so we don't make a lot of noise. Drop to 30 meters and we'll get out of here. We don't want no dealings with no destroyers, everybody. No, sir. They're worthless, you see. That's the problem. I really think the devs have to engage in some kind of, you know, maybe even 2/3 of the tonnage would be good kind of thing. Let's see now. Slept under a mastiff. There you go, my guy. Played football in the belly. Hey, very good. Oh yeah, 100%. And 2 tours in the Middle East. EOD text, cool. Yeah, that'll do it. I have a pretty good story involving the same kind of concept too. Ricochet says emotional damage. Well, I mean, maybe for the destroyers. Because, you know, they probably wanted to meet me. I'm fairly well known amongst these here 7 seas, I'm not gonna lie. You know, that kind of thing. Mac V would like a salty fact. Let's see. Mac V, I had to irritate a superior officer today. In that, unfortunately, he needs me to have something done within 45 days starting 2 days ago. And there's essentially no possible human way for a human person to get this done in that amount of time. And yeah, I had to upset him today, and unfortunately, that's just the way it's gonna be. Thanks for that biddy there, Roflick. Much obliged, my guy. Shrapnel started raining down. Oh, 100%, my dude. Made it unscathed. Well, there you go. That's a plus. Any story that ends well is a good story, as far as I'm concerned. Electric compressor on. Drop the snorkel. Missing workers. Shut up. I don't care. Alright, we're having ourselves a little peek. It looks like we may be in a storm. I've lost all sight altogether. We are. Well, let's see now. I'm fairly certain that they're coming in from this direction, like Greenland way, is my bet. So we'll hunt. No. We'll go through the storm a little bit longer, see if it clears. It is not cleared. Okay, now it's cleared. We'll turn the boat around. Stick to hunting for the time being. I'd like to find something to start eating into this 10,000 tons, by the way. Snorkel up. We will watch the magic of the snorkel together. A video of it somewhere. There you go, my guy. Yeah, there's a lot of videos and pictures and stuff that a lot of military guys tend to have that you can't show anybody. Like, you get in all kinds of trouble. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. Let's get this puppy under the waves, gentlemen. I wish to shoot at boats. That will please me. I will be pleased. And... bloop. Okay. Seas don't look super choppy, so we might be able to hold depth for a little bit. And let's see if we can find something to shoot at, shall we? It is a little on the choppy side. It's unfortunate. It makes it really annoying watching the bubble bounce back and forth like that. It's kind of irritating. If we slow down to 1, helps it a little bit. Just, hey, here we go. We got a single, 249, really. It's heading that way. Alright, let's max up the speed here. See if we can find whatever it is that's trying to escape the sector. Give Skipper a little extra help. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Brother was Air Force 14 years. How to track your life via paperwork. How to stand in the line queue for a really long time. How to sleep anywhere, anytime, for however long possible. That is 100% true, my guy. Boats all for me, Rolly. All the boats for me. Hey, Lear, what's going on, my guy? Sailing ship in nowhere, leaving any place. I mean, that's kind of beautiful. Alright. We are heading towards what I'm going to assume is going to be a single freighter. Which normally I would deck gun down, but I did promise a new member that I would show them the way I do torpedoes. Whether or not it will be helpful, I don't know, but we're going to give it a try.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Alright, movie trailer voice. One sub alone, out here on the ocean, tracking an individual radar sonar blip. What will they find? Should they be doing this with zero intel? Is there any point to anything that we do? Wow, that got really deep really quickly. And now everybody, let's get back to Uboat. And there's your movie trailer voice, my guy. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright, still not quite over the horizon for us. We'll keep on zooming for the time being. I'm going to warm up a few torpedoes now. Just because. And let's see. Probably going to slow down to 2 here. I might get sight now, maybe? No. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have a Liberty class ship. I would guess. It's going to be either a Liberty, could be a C3, but I'm betting on a Liberty class. So let's sort that out. They're still drifting roughly towards us, which is great. What if I say terrible movie trailer voice? I'd say, let's hear yours. Go for it. Go for it, Rolly. Impress me. Huh? Rolly. Propellers detected. Hey, Another single. 270. So they're heading that way. Let's try to remember that and head up north when we're done with this. Alright. It's gonna be a Liberty. 4 kilometers out. Currently will increase to 3. It's registering as an enemy, so it's gonna be British or Norwegian. Probably British. Yeah, that's a Liberty. Alright, Liberty class freighter. Recognized. No military time. I mean, a story's a story, my guy. If you feel like telling it, tell it. Terrible working hours? Oh, it's going to get worse. It's going to get 100% worse for you, I promise. Alright, we basically lined up a 90-degree shot. We'll slow down to 1. Now we'll go to 2. Okay, it's gonna be, what? About a 2-kilometer shot, give or take. Let's stop the boat. Oop. Stop the boat there. Alright. Once we drift down to a stop, we'll take a speed calculation on our friend. We're gonna try to anyway. The time machine has been activated, everybody. Welcome to the golden age of television, etc., etc. I hope you enjoy the weirdness that I come up with in my spare time. Actually, I stole it 100% from Red Dragon. I literally stole it. Okay, so we've locked in the target type, which you have to do first. Let's go ahead and get a speed calculation on it. Let's lock the target first, shall we? Let's do that. And we're going to have to redo that because I confused the game. So we're going to go ahead and hit velocity here. Start it there. And away we go. We didn't get the tick, tick, tick. It's there, but it's super quiet now. I don't really know what happened to it per se, but something's gone wrong with it ever since OBS updated. I can't seem to make it any louder. I don't really know what the deal is. I can hear it very faintly when it goes off, but it is what it is. Warm up the fries. Go ahead and warm up those fries. Oh, we're almost done here. We can do that. And stop once our crosshair is off that ship. Bam. Set. It's going to say 7. Realistically, in real life, it's going to be anywhere from 6.7 all the way up to 7.2. Did I stop or am I moving? I'm stopped right now. You can be moving. You can be. So long as you're not doing speed like some crazy speed. If you're doing speed 1 or 2, it should still be accurate enough to get a decent shot like under 3 kilometers. If you're going really fast, it's probably going to screw up your calculation. But, you know, that's just how it be. That's just how it do. Let's get him to warm up number 2. I'm gonna probably want a T1 on this, actually, if I had to hazard a guess. Depends on how fast we get it done. Okay, so we're at a dead stop here. Let's go ahead and get an angle on bow. So we're gonna go from my boat all the way out to your boat. And out through the nose in the direction of travel. Boom! 33. Skipper, course. Angle on bow. Bow right. 33 degrees. 33.3. That's just beautiful. That's like poetry right there. Let's let it go. How does one reheat fries without them tasting bad? That's impossible. It's impossible, my guy. It's undoable. Reheated fries. Rick, you absolute tit. Oh my god. Why do you people torment me? Why? It's not fair. I'm going to go to your house and throw firecrackers at your windows. Alright, so that's locked on. Everything should be copacetic. Got a good amount of distance for them to drift out front, which is fine. You don't need to be helping anymore. You don't need to be doing that. Skipper doesn't need any help anymore. We can see that. Should be able to see them just fine. We can. Good. Alright, so we're going to be firing when they're more like, you know, 345 degrees off nose, but still. Final opportunity to return the potatoes. Granddad lived in Rotterdam. A razzia. I don't know what a razzia. A raid? Diabetic, no insulin. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Merchant. Wow. Stealing food is punished by being used as a torpedo. That's not a bad idea for a punishment, realistically. It's not a bad call at all. Question is, why add it if you know it will torment? Well, that's a multifaceted question. On the one hand, you guys really seem to enjoy it. And I mean, I like to provide things that you guys enjoy. I really do. 2, I enjoy that you're enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like, it gives me a happy that I've put something in the channel that actually genuinely makes you happy. And 3, when you buy it, I get 80% of the proceeds. Capitalism is real. It's a real thing. You know what I mean? Right? So I think everybody wins. You get to have fun. Other people get to laugh at me jumping. And I get a couple of cents. So what's, you know, it's good. It's good, right? I think it's good. I think it's good. All right, ship's at 312-ish. Got a little bit to go. We may speed it up just a wee bit. Let me think now. Roflick, would you like me to do the distance via the map or use the periscope? Because realistically, I just realized I'm not even asking you what it is you're confused about, my guy. No ethical consumption under capitalism. Maybe not, but dude's got to eat. So there is consumption? Well, how about that? Look, man, I didn't make the world the way it is. I just got to live in it. Just saying. I'm just saying, right? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? If the answer that you came up with is nothing, you're probably right. Probably correct. Watching every mouse movement. Okay. But again, do you want me to get distance via the statometer or via the map? What is it that you would like to see? I'm gonna sit behind you, Cinema Night, and play. There you go, my guy. Wolf Soulcrowd, shoot the cook. The eggs are burned. If they burn the eggs, I swear to God, they're getting shot. Straight up and down, no word of a lie. They're 100% going to get a bullet for burning my eggs. I like my eggs. My preference, I'll use the statometer personally, just because we're so very close. If we were farther away, I'd prefer a more accurate distance calculation. But where we're so close, this is fine. This is 100% fine. Let's speed this up so it goes past the pole where nobody gets to watch anything happen. It's a terrible placement, realistically. I don't understand. Maybe if we go above it, that'll help. All right, let's make sure we've got torpedoes. They do tend to get cold very quickly. Yeah, we'll fire them closer to the, what, 340 mark? The sea is like glass, so I'm thinking magnetic triggers, personally, just because, like, we can pretty much guarantee for the torpedo to blow up below the target, right? So yeah, that's what I'm figuring on. 2 kilometers off, 345, probably good. Okay, let's get distance. So the best way to get distance is if you lay your horizontal crosshair right at the waterline of the ship, because then the double image won't screw with your eyes. And then you want to just move in whichever direction you want. Up or down is the exact same thing. In this instance, I'm going to go up because I'm going to line up the top spar with this black line. Right there. Looks like to be our Huckleberry. Let's go ahead and get a... I'd like a T1 torpedo with a magnetic trigger. I'm going to set the fat really high because I don't want it to operate. We're going to set the depth. Let's see. Draft is 7.2. So we're going to set depth to 7.5. I have a stuffed up nose suddenly. I'm sorry. 7.5 is where we're going to set that. All right. The Robert W. Pomeroy is hopefully about to eat a torpedo 345 degrees. Sounds good to me. Punch it. Torpedo away. So provided that the TDC, well, the in-game TDC tracked properly, everything should be copacetic as of now. We're going to start moving in this direction at speed 3 in case we need to give our friends some encouragement. And we'll follow our torpedo as our torpedo friend heads towards our boat friend. I mean, we're not really friends. We're trying to kill him, but whatever. How do you make so many zooms? Like on the periscope, you mean? Sorry, left click. Or right click, man. Right click. Right click. Or you could do it here. So here you are in the periscope. So right click, right click, right click. So you get 3 levels. Or you can do it from up here too. So you can go 0.6, 1.5, and 6 times, right? So you can do it there, or you can just right click. You only have 2? No, you have 3. If you don't, or hang on, is there only 2 on the observation scope? Give me a second. Semi, use the observation scope for me. Don't do attack runs with the observation scope, by the way. Don't do that. Of course, when I do a story, the chat crashes. Oh, sorry to hear it there, Martin. Yeah, yeah, I never even considered the observation scope, so I'm gonna have to raise mine because I don't even ever have it up. Yeah, so here's the observation scope. It's super slow. It's meant for looking directly straight up. It's meant for aircraft. It's still 3. I'm telling you, my guy, you're something screwy with your build or something, dude. You should definitely have 3. 150%, you should have 3. Targeting on the yes, deck gun and AA and stuff like that only have 2 zooms. The periscopes both have 3. The UZO, the binoculars on the deck, only have 2. You should be using, like, if you're firing torpedoes, you should be underwater. I'm just saying. All right. Here's our buddy. Here's our little friend. 30 seconds out. I'm hoping for a decent boom here, to tell you the truth. Thinking fairly amidships, if I'm not mistaken. 20 seconds out. Should be momentarily. And there it is there. Ooh, a little aft, but that's okay. Boom! I don't like that it switches you to this view, because I was having fun watching it from the other view, but whatever. Alright, the Robert W. Pomeroy, worth 7,000 GRT, has been struck a mighty blow, and she is burning merrily. It's terrible on my FPS. I'm sorry, everybody. We're going to get a little bit of judders now, but it is what it is. But I love my nighttime. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Half hoping it duds. Rolly is a bad person. You guys notice that? Oh, hang on. We've got somebody manning the aft cannon. Oh, he disappeared. Ah, they've all abandoned ship. Perfect. This ship is destined to go down. This ship will indeed sink. Oh, we've got fires breaking out under the foredeck. Yeah, buddy. You are done. You are done, friend Liberty. Liberty friend, you're done. Yeah, don't curse our torpedoes. We need those things. They're super necessary. The gravity is going to help us now. Water gravity, everybody. It's the best kind of gravity. Oh, yeah. Here she goes. She's starting to dip now. There's a good huckleberry. Yeah. Blub, blub, blub. And such. See ya. Liberty ship. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. Alright, let's this thing, please. There we go. And as it turns out, we did not need to sink that ship. We are going to head this way, though, and see if we can meet up with our friend over here. Let's give him some help and him some help. Let's get somebody on radio for me. Let's get Rolly to do it, maybe. Rolly! Get on the radio. Anyway. We're gonna go see if we can say hello to the next ship. We're not gonna bother with survivors on this one. That ship is enlivened. There you go. Do I have any mods installed? I have the TDC mod. I don't recommend the TDC mod unless you just need a stopwatch, because you get the stopwatch with it, right? You also get the TDC, the actual targeting computer they use on U-boats, right? So you get this thing. I don't recommend it because it's flawed. There's something wrong with it in this build. It's not tracking correctly. I knew there was going to be communications. Flash a light. So we were seen. Someone saw us do that attack. I'm going to guess it's going to be this transport here. Send those messages in. Let's give him some help. Head for this transport now. Let's see if we can basically do that same song and dance. Let's go ahead and load up our last T1. Might as well use it up while we got a chance. We'll chase down our transport friend. Another communication. Massive smoke smangling thing. They saw smoke. This is what I'm trying to get at. People saw smoke. That's what happened. TDC doesn't work. Put in the correct stuff and it goes far bow stern. I think it's the angle on bow. The angle on bow is not, or the angle on bow and the distance are not updating properly. So it looks like the only way to use it is to plug in the distance immediately before firing, which, okay, if you know that, great, but if that's not working correctly, what else isn't working? You know what I mean? So I have concerns about it. All right, we know they're probably not there, but we'll go this way anyway. Let's slow down to 4, extend our range. This is probably going to be a deck gun thing. Unless, of course, Roflick, you would like to see the torpedoes again. I could show you how to do it via strictly map, if that was something you wanted to do. Alright. Again, I do it the exact same way I do it in my videos, so I don't think you're going to learn anything new. However, let's go ahead and do one strictly via the map and see what we can do for you. Let's go ahead and warm up let's warm up the T1, please. Okay, so let's assume for whatever reason that we can't surface. In fact, let's go ahead and take the skipper. Let's tell him to hide the periscope. Okay, so we're going to be blind. The idea is we're blind except for hydrophone. We're going to slow down to, let's say, 1 here. Okay, so we're looking at a shot under 2 kilometers, which realistically is pretty ideal, right? So let's, I just tabbed out of the game. That was weird. Okay, so we're blind. The only way we know where the ship is via sound, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this marker, okay? We're going to pause the game, okay? So hit your space bar, pause the game. We're going to zoom into the boat, and it's a tanker. So happy. It's a tanker all by itself, and we're going to just click on it, right? The point is going to snap to the middle of the boat, right? That's going to be happening. So there's 2 ways to go about this. Number 1 would be if you had the TDC mod, you could use this stopwatch, okay? And then you would be able to use this chart if you felt like it. But we're going to assume you don't have any mods, all right? We can go over the TDC another time, even though I have a full video on the TDC on my YouTube channel. Again, somebody, if somebody could type !YouTube for me, that'd be great, so I wouldn't have to tab out the game. So what we can do now is we can go to the skipper, who can't see anything at all, okay? The skipper cannot see. The periscope has been hidden under the water, all right? Thank you very kindly. So let's pull up our chronometer tool. All right, this thing does work. It is technically accurate, okay? But we're gonna have to watch it, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit start. Nothing's gonna happen because we're in pause mode, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna unpause the game, and we're gonna let the minute hand go around, okay? We're going to do that for 3 minutes and 15 seconds exactly. Now, that's assuming you use a mixed measurement, kilometers and knots, okay? If you use only knots, it's going to be, I want to say it's 3 minutes flat. And if you use only metric, it's going to be 6. I can't remember 100%, so don't quote me on that. But if you just use the base settings of the game, you have a mixed unit. 3 minutes and 15 seconds is exactly the speed of the ship. Okay, so we're going to unpause this now. Let this go around for 3 minutes, 15 seconds. You were... I mean, sorry, not sorry there, Cucumber. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, we're going to let this happen, okay? I will speed this up just for the sake of everybody sitting here watching. So that I'll wait until it comes to say, like, here. No, we'll just do it. All right. So that's 1 minute. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and when it gets to the 3, we're going to pause it, okay? And pause. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We can get rid of this now. All right, then we go back to the map. There's the ship, right? We're going to stop the boat, by the way. There's the ship. We're going to put a dot, okay? It just automatically snaps in the middle of the boat. Grab your ruler, go from whatever dot, like, doesn't matter, front or back, to the other dot, okay? Now, see right here? It says 1,136 meters right there. I'm underwater, like, yes, I am underwater at periscope depth. You can see here I'm at 7 meters, okay? You can go all the way down to 20 meters. 20 meters is the deepest you can go and still fire torpedoes. If you go to 21 meters, you can't, okay? Now, 1,136 meters. So that's actually a huge, huge distance. That tells me this ship is doing 11.36 knots, okay? That seems wrong to me. I feel like, I don't know if the game is screwing with me or not, but it was 3 minutes, 15 seconds. And it is somehow, so essentially what you do is you just, if it was 3 numbers, like let's say it was just 136, okay? It would be 1.36, right? You've got kilometers an hour, then don't use 315. You'd have to look up the conversion. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. It's either 3 minutes flat or 6 minutes, one of the two. It's either 3 or 6. It's one of those two. So in the interests of not getting screwed over, I'm going to time this out again because 11 knots is excessively fast for a tanker. It's crazy fast, okay? So I'm going to do that again just for me because I don't believe it for a damn second, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, so let's time it out. 1, 2, 3, and roughly 15. That's fine. It's fine right there. Your minute hand was at 6. Yeah, but don't pay attention to the minute hand. Don't pay, just watch the long hand go around. 1 minute 15 seconds. It looks like roughly the same distance. So this thing is motoring. This thing is flying. And that might be because it saw us kill the other ship. Getting 1140. This thing is doing approximately 11 knots. Okay, so here's where it gets really important to pay attention, all right? If you type in the distance, okay, you have to type in the entire number. So let's say it was 1100 on the dot. You can't type 11, okay? If you try to type 11 and hit enter, it's 11 meters, okay? So if it was 1100 meters, it'd be 1100. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you only typed, say, like if it was 3 kilometers and you typed 3, it's going to default to 0, right? So you got to type out the whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and split the difference. We're going to say 1138, I think is what we're going to go with. 1138. Around there. Supercharged, my guy. It is flying. I don't know what's going on there. I'm worried that it's going to suddenly slow down. Like, I think there's a little bit of a glitch in the game right now, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so we did that. We won't do angle on bow, okay? Because let's assume that you're not the kind of person who uses angle on bow. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you're the kind of person who uses true course as opposed to angle on bow. So let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler, right? And we know this is a straight line because the ship was traveling on a straight line, okay? So we're going to take our ruler, and we're just going to place a dot by left-clicking, and we're going to hold down the S key, and that'll draw you a perfectly straight line straight south. That's all you got to do. And then we're going to left-click again. Okay? So all you got to do is put a dot and draw the line down. It'll be perfectly 100% north-south 0 every damn time. Okay? Then we're going to take our protractor. We're going to go to the top one, to the intersection, and out through the direction of travel, okay? I'll line this up as best I can, and I'm getting 90 degrees. Now, bear in mind, it's going... the ship is going west, so it's actually negative 90 degrees or 270 degrees on the dot, okay? You don't have to do math. Don't worry about it. You don't have to do any math. What we're going to do is we're going to select our target, and we're going to type in negative 90, which gives us 270. It'll do the math for you, okay? It's just going to do the math for you. Oh, I'm typing this in the wrong place, by the way. This is 1138 is or sorry, I didn't put in the velocity. We didn't do distance, my bad. So the velocity is 11.38 knots, all right? That trick's neat. You didn't know that trick, Semi? Well, there you go, my guy. I taught Semi a thing. Or wait, no, didn't Semi teach you that thing? I think Semi taught me that thing. Shut up. Anyway. All right. Carry on with the show. If anybody's confused, you got to stop me. You know what I mean? All right. This looks like a likely point to shoot the target. Now, the current distance to target is, from me to the target, is, and we're just drawing with a ruler here. Let's pause it. Current distance is there, but realistically, it's going to take 2 seconds for the torpedo to leave the tube, so we'll say there. So current distance target is 1,498 meters. Okay. So 1,498 meters. There's your distance. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit this, load torpedoes. We're going to click this guy. Now, we're saying that we don't know what kind of ship this is because we can't see it because we're stuck underwater. We can't dare poke our face out, whatever. So how do we ensure we hit every kind of ship? We're going to change this to magnetic. All right. And we're going to go ahead and say 2 meters depth. Okay. 2 meters depth. You're going to hit every kind of ship in the game. You won't do as much damage, but you're going to hit every kind of ship there is. You know what I mean? So that's why we're doing that. Just waiting for it to flood. That ship is going insanely fast. Oh my god. That's so fast. Firing. Okay, torpedoes away. And we're going to start going in this direction in case the ship needs a little bit of help to go down. Speed this up a little bit. Looks like it's fairly on track. Looking good. Looking good. It's a little forward, but nothing serious. Should hit it, no problem. I don't know what they've done to the camera in this build, but I don't like it. This is a war class, by the way. The War Afridi. War Afridi. With any luck, we will hit it. I think we will. 20 seconds out. See how we do. See how we do. It's incredibly... Why is it going 11.5 knots, I wonder? That's crazy fast. 10 seconds out. And boom. Pop goes the weasel. We have struck that ship just aft of a mid. Can I start again? No. Gotta love the fireworks, baby. Yeah. And that War Afridi is gone. See ya, friend. See ya, friend. Ugh. Got the shivers. War Afridi sank. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and raise the boat. Anyway, I hope that helped. Often single ships aren't bound by the slowest in the convoy, and booking is their only safety. I mean, you could be right. At the same time, most single ships I see are just doing the basic 7 knots. So, hard to say. Listen, everybody, while we zip over here and try to pick up some personnel, etc., we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be something to the tune of... Oh, that is fantastic. Thank you so very kindly, Rick. Much obliged, my guy. That's good. That's so good. But again, everybody, we're going to take a quick break, 10-15 minutes. Please go ahead and stand up, crack your spine, not badly, of course, but in the good way. Grab yourself something to drink, smoke them if you got them, etc., etc. I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes time, and we will carry on with this patrol just a little bit more, even though we've got our tonnage in spades. If you're new here and you're going to leave now, hey, thanks very kindly for coming by in the first place. I really do appreciate it. I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday being U-Boat night, so if this is your kind of thing, come on back every Thursday. For those of you who are going to be hanging around for just a little while, well, I'll see you soon. Alright, seems to me that a few of the folk here have hung about. Fantastic stuff. Glad to see it. We are going to go ahead and slow down and see if we can pick up a couple more survivors. Get ourselves some free reputation points, basically. They're pretty much free. I mean, I did pay a torpedo for them. So not technically free, but I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly equitable. 1.5 meters of water in the boat. No! Begone, water! Unacceptable. Turn on the electric compressor here. Lifeboat number 1. Take these survivors. We have no captains. No thank you. No thank you, but we will give them food. Because that's 10% free stuff, people. And you can give them free potatoes. It's all free. Just get your 10%, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. We have smushed 2 boats. 2 boats have been smushed. We're going to go... Let's go like this. Let's go here and then there. We're going to attempt to see if there's anything more to be seen in this particular area. Everything's set the way I want it. We're going to have to reload another torpedo. All T3s. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Let's give you some help. 500% more loading speed. Fantastic stuff, by the way. Bye. Hope you're going to be fine. Wait a second. Are those people floating in the water? No, they're barrels. I was going to say, are those people? And I really thought it was people. This barrels... Oh, these barrels are sinking! Oh! Did the camera make a splash? Did you guys know the camera makes a splash? No one told me this. No one told me the camera made a splash. Unacceptable. Anyway, back to war or whatever we're doing. I think it's war. Is it war? I think it's war. Cool. I often wondered that myself. It turns out they simulated by making it sort of like an NPC in a way, right? Splash. I agree. Yep, it's a for real thingy. It is a thingy that is in the game. Let's give you some help there, Skipper. Extend that sight range as best we can. We'll head up this way. I've seen ships coming from this direction, so we'll follow it back. See if they're do, right? Okay. Starting to enter into some dangerous waters again. Lots of patrols in this area. So I think my intent is to go back along the line. It's a twofold thing. We'll eat up some kilometers, we'll sing some shanties, possibly find more boats. I got a lot more torpedoes, I'm just saying. Missing workers, that's always fun. They just don't want to work. People don't want to work anymore. That's what I'm trying to get at. Ooh, Skipper, you're basically passing out. Let's get you off of there, my guy. I think somebody else is going to take your place. Let's go ahead and get Semi on board. And let's cut this way and then this way for a change. See if we can find anything going in a different direction. So far, it's not looking too pretty. You know, I'm pretty sure they told me that there was a very large number of ships in the area. I'm starting to feel like they are liars. Just saying, it's not appearing like they're telling the most truthful of tales. Right? We'll do our best to follow where I already know shipping lanes to be. With any luck, that'll be enough. Currently not feeling that it will be, but, you know, I've been wrong, like 2 times. Maybe 3 times before, so, you know, these things happen. These things happen. We don't see anything on this pass, we'll have to try to duck. Feel free to munch away there, Lear, my guy. Feel free. Alright, I'm not picking up what you're putting down there, game, so let's go ahead and try a quick hunt. Make it as easy as possible on the boys. There we go, an 18 to 40. Heading 251. So they're basically heading towards us. Okay. I like it. So let's go ahead and let the boat perform its tasking as per normal. We'll run on the surface for a little bit, because I want everybody nice and rested and ready to go. Oh dear, our compressor did not compress. Sometimes that happens. You'll give somebody an order and they just don't do it. Okay, so apparently we're heading directly towards a rather large convoy. And there's a storm, which works out very nicely for us. Realistically, although the storm appears to be... Oh, Rick, my guy, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, dude. Really, really do. Thanks very kindly. I'm sure the fam jam will appreciate it as well. Me and 1950s Godzilla, both thank you for your generosity, Rick. Appreciate it, my guy. Okay, back to the hunt. I'm thinking we're going to dive here momentarily and just start hunting using only the hydrophone. We're going to go ahead and pop the snorkel for now, because I feel like that's going to be our very best way of getting this done at this point, because they should be heading directly towards me if my shipping lanes are correct, which I believe them to be. I think they're probably correct. I just don't really want to tire out my hydrophone operator too quickly. Alright, so they are coming in towards us, so let's go ahead and let's see. What's the difference here? They're probably pretty close to that line. So I think I'm going to go to like here and then turn in and be set up for a decent attack. Alright, we've got another something following that. Very, very difficult for them to keep periscope depth, which I understand. I understand that. Perfectly acceptable. It's really crappy out. It's possible that they're coming directly at us, which would be less than ideal. But we're going to do our best here. Come on, boys. Hold her steady. Alright. So, they're actually to our south, which is interesting. We'll turn the boat in reverse, because it is my belief that that's the edge. Like, that's the left edge of the convoy. I think I'm correct in that assumption. We don't want to get too far away, but we don't want to be too close either, because there's probably going to be something else here that I just haven't picked up yet. Let's get people into command positions as best we can. And let's let this play out a little bit. Okay, so we're actually in the middle of the convoy, which might work better. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. So, realistically, I'd like to be here, because then I could use the forward and the aft tubes on these ships. So we're going to move at speed 1 for that. We're actually only in 190 meters of water, which conceivably, if we really wanted to tempt fate, we could actually dive to that depth and just lay on the bottom, which would be cool. I think would be a really great way to get this done. It looks like we've got at least 2, I'm guessing corvettes, at the outer edges of the convoy. Oh, I forgot to tell Skipper to unhide that, by the way. Let's unhide that, please, Skipper, so I can see. It's helpful. Really, really choppy out. We're going to use magnetic triggers, but we're going to use them pretty shallowly, I think. Just because I don't want to take the chance that they'll miss the target altogether by bobbing too far beneath them. So, yeah. Let's keep moving for the time being. I think I might want to stop pretty much now, though. Because if I'm correct, it looks like that one's there. And that one's roughly there. We'll drift forward a little bit more, just so I can get between the two of them. We'll hit them forward and aft. We're looking at roughly 800 meter shots for each. And that would be a good way to spend our time, I think. Let's go ahead and get started on forward torpedoes with as much help as we can bear. Get started on aft soon. We want to do the aft later because you can only do 1 to the aft, and I don't want it going cold. Probably going to stop the ship here. 7 to 16 convoy is what it looks like, yeah. It's going to be a lot more than that. It's saying 18 to 40, so a minimum of 18 ships. We're going to lock the rudder to forward so we don't drift around in circles. Use the spud gun. I mean, we could, I guess. Okay. Skipper, can I get any kind of intel? I might be able to. We've got like a weird mix of storm and not storm going on. Way over here somewhere. Now, I should have seen them. I can't see anything. So my sight circle is really bad. I'm going to guess roughly 6.8 knots realistically, but we're going to go ahead and get a timing for that. Get a ship here. I'm going to time it. I'm going to try to make it a little more difficult than it needs to be. I'm just going to time it for 1 minute and then use the chart, which won't give you a perfectly accurate representation of their speed. So we're going to give it a little bit of realism here, just a touch. So at least no one will scream that I'm always using God mode. I'm at least trying to make it difficult. We'll time that out for 1 minute, and then we'll use the chart to get our target speed. The chart is what we shall do. Let's keep going on forward torpedoes, please. We'll wait until we absolutely have to use the aft. So we're looking like, I don't know, 700, 600, something like that. Almost the same scenario as you have, but yours is more destroyers. Oh, I have no doubt there's probably more going on here. It's just, we're just picking up the convoy now. And destroyers, they're very sneaky. You won't hear them until it's usually too late. They're pretty much right on top of you, 9 times out of 10. All right, 10 seconds left to my timing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, right there looks good. Set that, make it go away, please. And I'd like another dot on my friend here, which I believe to be a C3, but we're going to pretend we don't know that. Wow, 9.24. This is a very quick-moving convoy. She's doing 9 knots. We're going to take... no, sorry, that's not correct. I'm not using this correctly. What did I say it was? 924 meters? 900... Wait, what? Yeah, they're not doing 30 knots. That's not... Okay. There's... Yeah. What? Hang on. Okay, I might have a bug here, because there's no way an entire convoy is doing 30 knots. That's not a thing, right? That can't be a thing. Alright, I see 3 escorts now. Likely going to be more. I have a conundrum, and the conundrum is that I don't trust the timing I'm getting. Let's try that again. Was the wrong dot? Maybe it was the wrong dot. You could be 100% correct. We're going to try that again. And... 5 seconds. Roughly there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that looks much more reasonable. Yeah, I was using the wrong dot. Thank you, by the way. That was definitely the wrong dot. 209 meters makes a lot more sense to me. So by the chart, 209 puts them going... Looks like 6.5 on the dot, as far as I'm concerned. 6.5. We're going to say 6.6, because I didn't quite stop the timer when I should have. 6.6 is what I'm going to go with. So 6.6, I'll enter that for this guy just because I need to write it down somewhere because I'll forget. 6.6 knots. I can get an angle now. Angle Matron says that they are on a course of... That's a little off, actually. Let's make sure we're not too far off. How about that? Anglematron says negative 110. Okay. That looks about right. That all looks pretty good. Negative 110. Negative 110. 250 degrees. Looks about right to me. Okay, we're going to continue on with the forward torpedoes. Again, we're not going to bother with the rear ones for now. We'll wait until we absolutely have to, kind of a thing. Alright. So it looks like my target is going to be a C3 and a something. I might be able to get a little bit of intel now. Alright, that is a C3. Is that my Huckleberry? It is not my Huckleberry. Oh, I didn't lock it. I was going to say, wait, what? How can it not be? I mean, conceivably, I could shoot at that too. I could. Velocity 6.6. Course is negative. What did I say? 110. Yeah. She's a freighter. She is a C3 freighter. Oh, way off. C3. What else we got going on? Got a, probably a Liberty, I want to guess. I unlocked it. Looks like my target's a Liberty. Liberty, recognize. We've got a, not 100% sure. Is that a carrier? That's a carrier. That's an aircraft carrier. Another Liberty here. That's the one we've already recognized as a target. She's sorted to the forward. We've got an Empire here. Not my target anyway. I was gonna say not a target. It's just not my target. That could be her. She's Swedish. It's not. So she's right. Should be right there. Gotta be this one. It's not. Where is this ship? Was I already on it? I must have already been on it. It's gotta be this one. No. This ship is not... Hang on. Did it just come into sight now? It should be here. I don't think that's it. It's not. This ship is missing. What? Am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. But I'm too young to go crazy. No, that's not her. She's to the right. Should be... Ha! There. That's her. Alright, so we're talking about a Liberty forward, Liberty rear. If we're lucky, we can knock this guy down. We'll use 2 torpedoes. This guy, we might be able to cripple it. I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth. With 1 torpedo. Bit of a crapshoot. What I'm considering doing is firing 2 at this C3, 2 at this Liberty, 1 at this Liberty. That's sort of where my mind is at right now. You know? Basically what I'm trying to get at, kind of thing. Keep going on torpedoes. What we got distance-wise? Because I messed up on the distance. So... something more like that. It's going to be tight for that guy. Still, I think we got a chance. I think we got a pretty good chance. Pretty good chance. Keep going. Not worried too much about noise or anything just right now. We're going to back up just a little bit, actually. Just a little. Right like that. Just bring this guy a little bit closer. Our timing is going to be all screwed up, but that's okay. That's fine. 4 there. Just a little bit. Stop there. Lock. command to forward. Okay, everything's cool. Has Canada got any carriers? Not anymore. Not for quite some time. Not for a very, very long time. We're pretty much talking like propeller engine era for our carriers. All right, everybody's warming torpedoes, which is what we want. And we're going to be ready to fire pretty soon. This guy's going to have to be a magnetic because the angle's going to be super bad, but that's okay. And I don't want her to be like directly out in front of me because then I can't hit this guy. So we're just going to sort of guesstimate here what the best course of action is. I think we're going to be firing basically now. Okay, so we know they're going 6.6 on a course of -110. That's already entered for him. It's already entered for him. Okay, so now we'll try our best to see if we can get the torpedoes to land fairly close together, because that's sort of the plan, basically. But we'll figure out how that goes. We're gonna put it a little shy of the boat, because again, it takes a little bit of time to warm up for the torpedo to leave the tube. Current distance to this target by the time we fire, say there-ish. And something like this for him. Okay. So I'm allowed to sink American ships if they're traveling with enemy convoys, which these ones are doing. So okay, so I'm gonna have to fire at this one first, but the closest target is 572 meters. So let me think. How do I want to do this? The difference between them is sort of key. So this ship is 1,574. That's my closest target. That's my closest target. 945 and 1904. I hate that the numbers are so small. Like, can't you make the numbers big? 1904. 1904. Just hang on a second. I'm doing dumb math that I shouldn't have to do. 1904 minus 945 is 959. But the torpedoes will travel a really long distance. 945. So if this torpedo went about 950 meters, say to that, like, I'd basically have to let the torpedo get to here, then fire at that guy, then at that guy, right? But then this ship won't be here. It'd be more like here, right? Basically? Basically. All right. Let's take basics and just kind of try to work with it. All right. Distance to target currently is, we're going to go off 1904. 1904. 2 torpedoes. We're going to have to go with magnetic triggers on them. We're going to program a depth of 4. That's at 5,000, which is perfectly acceptable. We're going to lower the dispersion to 24 meters. See if we can get them to slam in pretty good. Yeah. All right. Flooding. Firing. Torpedo 1 away. Torpedo 2 away. Now, this ship. Gotta wait until those torpedoes reach this circle, basically. So we gotta keep an eye on where this guy's gonna be. It is this circle roughly, I believe. Hang on, let's measure that out, because now I'm confused. There's too many circles on the screen. It's screwing with my head. Because I think that's only 500 and something. Yeah, it's only 500. Okay. So, basically they got to reach this point. More or less. For us to have a chance at this. Which they appear to be doing quite well. Not gonna lie. Looks like our estimate is pretty good. Well, we're trying. Don't believe everything you see or don't see. Just saying. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw a pause in here. So that ship is in a pretty good position there at 915 meters. 915. Single torpedo to the rear. Let's put it at 3 meters depth, please. Flood, flood, flood. Ah, I waited too long, and now it's well past the circle. Damn it. We gotta change this. Say more like here. 925. 925. Punch it. Okay, torpedo is away. Forward target. Distance to forward target is... let's call it... that maybe? 530. 530. 2 tubes. Magnetic. 3 meters depth is fine. Change this to 500. Oh, I don't know if I changed the LUT setting on that last one. Damn. Always a pain. Punching. Alright, the timings are a little off here, so we may miss something. Or everything, possibly, but we're doing our best. Doing our best. Okay, we're gonna hit this guy first. Then this guy. But this guy... that's a crapshoot. Oh no, we're gonna hit this guy first. Okay, that's fine. Alright, where are we at here? Oh, I don't know what they did to the camera, but it's not cool. Okay, so there's the side of it there. And the one to the rear is just beyond it. Right? Yes. There's a glowing thing in the water. I don't know what that was, but okay. Alright, good hit on the forward target. One of the torpedoes anyway. Second one may have dudded out. Yes, it did. Good hit on the rear target. C3. It was hit within seconds. We got another dud. And one good hit on the C3. Okay, so other than the dud rate, that went very, very well. Everything landed within, say, 5 seconds. So that works for me. What is this little... oh, that's me. Okay. I'm gonna say, what is that little speck in the water? Alright, so we're out of torpedoes. We can't possibly reload or anything. So what we're gonna do is dive to maximum safe on the spot here. We just gotta hope that... oh! So... this C3 is abandoned. It shows it burning here, but it's not burning in its target card, so it's probably not gonna go down on its own. Well, thanks there, Rick. The Liberty to the forward is not actually on fire. It's a lie, so she will not go down on her own. And the Liberty to the rear, same thing. So those two Liberties, that's a crapshoot. Don't know. No idea if they're going to go down or not. Ooh, plane in the air from the carrier that we know is out there. Oh, and we've got a little friend. We've got a another Type 7. I'm going to tell it to attack that target. Alright, the C3 has gone abandoned. The Liberties are still trucking along merrily. It's unlikely that anything bad is going to happen to them. Okay, we're 7% visible suddenly. That's okay, because we're diving towards the bottom. It's 190 meters of water here. We could push it and get down to 190. Yeah, there's a carrier. It's in here. There it is. This guy right here. That is an illustrious class carrier. Illustrious class. Okay. We're headed for the bottom and hoping like hell we don't get picked up. Unfortunate about those liberties, but realistically I didn't think the one at the rear had a chance in hell with a single torpedo. If she was actually on fire, that'd be good. It's possible that flood damage could take them out for me, but it's unlikely. Okay, we're 8% visible, 9. We are going to push the envelope, people. We're going to close bulkheads. We're going to go to blue lighting. And we are going to dive. We're going to dive hard. We're going to try to get to the bottom. I want someone on... I want more damage control stations covered. Skipper, you can't really help me out here at the moment. I could put you on nav to slow our air consumption a little bit. Okay, we're at blue lighting. They are closing bulkheads. At least they're supposed to be. Doesn't appear like that's anybody's priority at the moment, for whatever reason. Gentlemen, let's, everybody's supposed to be closing bulkheads. Okay, well, if you all die, it's your fault, because we are going to try to sneak right down to, like, 200 meters, and we're going to hope for the best here. Fingers crossed, everybody. How many times have I seen them? Oh. Many, many, many times, really. Again, I've got, like, 800 hours in this game. Like, yeah. I've seen every ship. I've sank every ship. That's, yeah. Alright. We could develop leaks very quickly. Once we get down past, say, 170. So we are in danger at this point, but we're 11% visible, and that's rising. So we're going to try to make sure we're not visible anymore. But this is incredibly dangerous. I don't recommend it. Alright, we're passing the 150 mark. No, I can't attack her. I have no torpedoes loaded. Loading torpedoes would give me away. I have shot every torpedo I had in the tubes. So no, I will not be attacking her. Alright. We've hit the 150 mark, and we are beginning to drift below it. Slowly, but surely. Yes, I do have pills. I don't want to punch them on my current position, though, and make them want to drop depth charges on me. Coming for another round. Time will tell. Time will tell. 160 meters. We've now reached dangerous depths. We could expect pipes to burst at any time. Can expect pipes to burst at any given time now. 12% visible. Just driving her towards the bottom. Set dive planes to manual. Or no. It was already on manual, never mind. It's all good, Rolly. Don't worry about it, my guy. It's a Vigimo game. What you gonna do? 170. 13% visible. Watching for leaks. Ping, but we're not discovered, so they haven't picked us up in the noise. Feel free, Rolly. Be negative away, my guy. Go for it. Continuing to dive. We've been discovered. That's problematic. Okay, skipper. Leave that position. Jesus. Yeah, you certainly do. God damn, scared the crap out of me. Alright, hold this depth. Start moving forward at speed 1. Skipper, let's run and get a pill. Did that close? Yes, it did. Alright, storage room. Pills for Skipper. Good. Flashlight, please. Can't really see very well. Close. Pill. Alright. We've punched a pill at this depth on this heading. So we're going to go ahead and turn hard to port. Funky Strobs! What's going on, my guy? Does the boat diving make noise? I mean, it doesn't show up here, but I would guess that it probably does. You know what I mean? Just like the mechanical sound of something going under the water, right? Pill.exe failed to load. There you go, my guy. It's strange that you were able to post a link. I had that turned off. Alright, so now they should lose sight of me for the most part. Which is good. We're going to carry on. Let's see. Depth here is 196. We're going to head off in this direction, I think. Okay. How we doing there, retired? Oh, maybe I can only see it in mine. That actually makes sense. That crackling noise normally means depth charges, but I'm not getting the alert that they're dropping. So it's possible that they're not. Possible that they're not. Iconic Shadow 96. Thanks for the follow. Much obliged. Alright. We're deeper than we should be. We're doing all kinds of stuff we shouldn't be, realistically. We'll wait until the nose straightens out, and then we'll kill engines and sink a little deeper once we're a little bit further away from our decoy. Engines are at 1. Depth charges in the water. Let's increase to speed 2. Those should be behind us. Should be. Alright, we're just waiting for this to come up to here, and then we know we've straightened out, heading, roughly, what, 45? Something like that? Don't leaks only start about 200-ish? No, it depends on how long you stay at whatever depth. Leaks can show up anywhere past, say, 160. So, just depends. It's all, RNGesus, right? So, like, the game just rolls a dice for you every 30 seconds or whatever. So... Alright, with any luck, we're not actually heading into the minefield. I don't actually know for sure. Skipper, let's go ahead and make sure the boys have enough to eat. Alright, galley storage. Galley has very little. Let's go ahead and give the boys some bacons. And some potatoes. And that'll help them out. It's going to be good for them. They're going to enjoy it. Let's get back up to the command center. Thanks for the welcome. I hopped in your stream a while ago. That's where I know the name from. It sounded vaguely familiar. No worries, my guy. I'm glad they helped. Fantastic stuff. Glad to see another captain around. It's all good. Alright, we're sitting roughly at 170 maybe? 170 looks like pretty much on the dot. Sign K has picked up a tier 1 gift subscription from Funky Strobs. Funky, thank you for your generosity. The potatoes are back, Rolly. Thank you for returning them. Alright, we're gonna slow down now. I don't hear the bangs, so we're not very, very close to them. And we've basically straightened the boat out again. So we've made the turn. We'll try to get a couple of more meters between us and them, and then we'll try to settle down on the bottom if we can. Sonar decoy is still pumping out 90% of its noise, so that's good. Fantastic stuff. Okay. I don't want to look up top. Like I have a picture in my head of what's going on up there. I don't want to look though. Funky Straubs is giving out a tier 1 gift sub to Elevated Player. Again, Funky, thank you for that generosity that just seems to keep pouring out of you, my guy. Much obliged, much obliged. Okay. How we doing? So far, so good. Very tempted to cut engines here pretty much momentarily. Sonar decoy still holding strong though, keeping us nice and hidden. It's down at 89% now. Let's give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna tempt fate a little bit. How about that? Ooh. 89%. We're making 70 decibels. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about sound, right? I know it's a non-linear progression when it comes to sound, so it's hard for me to understand the relation between the noise I'm outputting and the noise that everything else isn't outputting, right? I don't think I'm going to be hit by the charges. No, I really don't think so currently. We might just pop like a balloon because we're down so deep, but currently I'm not too worried about getting smashed up by depth charges. Hey, thanks, Funky. I really do appreciate it, my guy. Really, really do. Really appreciate it. Don't ever feel like you have to. Please, everybody. I do appreciate your generosity, but please don't ever feel like you have to do it. Alright, sonar decoy is degrading. I think we might stop here. And when we come to a stop, we're going to try to layer down. Super dangerous. It's not a great idea. Doing 3 knots forward now. Lure, what's going on, my guy? Okay. 1 knot. Come on, drift down to 0.
Wasserbomben.
Alright. Layer down.
Wasserbomben.
See if we hold together. Rolly is being positive, 100%. Gotta mow the lawns. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it, my guy. Much obliged. Enjoy the mowing, my dude. We are many, many months away from mowing here in Canada. Mowing is not in the cards. I do hear bangs. They sound pretty far off. If the other sub attacks, will that pull the destroyers off you? Normally, yes. Normally, they sort of run interference for you. That being said, there's no guarantee they will. Because they might just, like, stick on you and, like, no, I know something's out here, but yeah, normally they tend to upset the New World Order kind of thing. Alright, we are heading downwards, everybody. Just very, very slowly. Alright, let's speed up time just a little bit. If they do, a few will stay or go. So long as they've got something to chase, they'll stick around. Never gonna snow on the East Coast. I mean, normally that's how it goes. You're not wrong. Alright, the boat is not willing to go down to the bottom. Am I on the bottom already somehow? Doesn't look like it. It's just we're really fighting to get down any lower. It is a serious struggle for these boys to get this thing down any closer to the bottom. Starting to groan a little bit. Coming up on... It's hard for me to read these little numbers, so we're coming up on 184. 184. Got everybody on repair stations in case we spring a leak. We still have 0 proximity to the bed. Skipper. Let's go ahead and ping a little bit, shall we? See how far down we gotta go. Excuse me, can I go through? Thank you. Alright, shallow ping. We have 3 meters to the bottom. We're almost on the bottom now. Almost on the bottom. At approximately 192, let's say. 192. It's awful creaky. It's awful creaky. Still no benefit to the bottom, which is weird. It looks like we're laid down now, so we should see something in this little window about our proximity to the bottom giving us X amount of cover, but that's not happening for some reason. Don't really know what's going on. All right, let's move this along a little bit. I don't think smoking is a good call right now, but okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was in this scenario, I'd want to smoke too, but whatever.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
They're bombing the hell out of something. It could be my sonar decoy. Not seeing any flashes, so it's nowhere near me. I'm essentially just a rock on the bottom right now. Yeah, he told the destroyers. Yeah. No worries, Funky. It's all good, my guy. Remember, everything ends up on YouTube at some time or another, so make sure to check it out there if you're not already following. Thank you very kindly. All right. I think... Oh, I was going to say I think we might be through the worst of it, but they're still attacking the hell out of what I assume is my sonar decoy. Because that is still cranking... Oh, sonar decoy is dead now, apparently. It went from 83 to 0, which is interesting. So my guess is they're attacking the other sub at this point. We appear to be in a good spot, more or less. That being said, let's have a look up top now, because I feel like we're pretty much out of danger now. Let's get him to attack that guy, maybe. They don't seem to... See, the NPC subs are annoying as all hell. They don't actually do... Oh, hello. Oh, that's the C3. You know what? I'll get him to attack the C3. Maybe he'll sink it for me and I'll get the points anyway. Right? You gonna do anything? Or... It's weird. Like, you give the order to attack and they just don't. Super strange. Right? Like, how deep are they? They're at periscope depth. They're gonna hit that. They're gonna hit that, and I don't want to be responsible for such a thing. Just tell it to go to there. To right there, and see what happens. Will it attack it or not? It just... I don't know. It's super weird. Like, it keeps trying to go to the place I tell it to go for eternity. Oh, another one. Hello. Attack that. Yeah. Issue attack. Oh, are you doing something? Do something. Attack it. Bro. Attack. No? Yeah. These are useless. The NPCs are useless. You're gonna hit that boat. Are you gonna hit that boat? No, he's not gonna quite hit that boat. It's so weird. I don't understand their purpose anymore. Oh! What? Okay, hang on. Now we've got some goings-ons. This guy might get a tag. Maybe. If it's gonna hit way up forward, like way here. Finally fired a damn torpedo. God. I feel like it probably should have hit by now. Yeah, I think it was gonna hit. Oh, hang on. It's gonna be super tight. Super tight. I think it's gonna... Ah, he just missed him! Bro, that sucks. Wait, he's doing it again. Oh, yeah, you got this. Come on. Oh, wait, maybe you don't have this. It's hard to see him. It might be a hit. We might have a hit here. Yeah! Good job, NPC. Good job, buddy. Yeah, when you send them away, they just come back basically immediately. It's super irritating, not gonna lie. Good job, NPC. Good job, my guy. You're doing great. You're doing grand. Oh. This one fired a torpedo at that, Hulk. It's just not going well because he's just spinning in circles. Super weird. Can you do something different, please? God damn it. They just spin. You know? I don't know. You, attack that. I don't know. Try something. More warships coming in. Good, good, that's good. No? Just gonna do whatever? Alright. You guys just do whatever it is you gotta do, okay? Oh! I think he just shot this. He did! Hey! He's shooting my C3 for me. Thank you. Thanks, broski. Alright. You gonna do something else now, or what's the what here? He's on an attack. Oh, what? Oh, set them for way too short, bud. Way too short. You do get the kill credits, yes. So long as they do the sinking in your vicinity, right? I think this guy's getting depth charged. But that's fine. The only problem with this is they keep them in your area forever, right? Makes it kind of difficult. Just saying. What now? Oh, hydrophone. They keep them in your sector for eternity because they can hear them, so they keep zipping around looking for them kind of thing. Anyway. Really wish you got tonnage for... Same, my guy. Even like a reduced amount would be fine by me, to tell you the truth. I would be super okay with it. But no. Warships just coming in out of the blue because they're radioing all this in, right? Hey, we've got multiple U-boats. Oh, the carrier's still here. My god. Actually, hang on. Can I get you to kill the carrier? Will you do that? I don't know if it'll do that or not. Probably won't. It's obviously heading in the wrong goddamn direction anyway, but whatever. It's fine. It's all good. It's like when you tell them, when you give them the indication to do something, they just head in that direction, but they don't actually, like, fire. What the hell was that? That was weird. It was like a little spinning wheel of death thing for a second. That was kind of strange. Anyway. Well, we might be in the clear. Although apparently I've got a hydrophone contact right here that I can't see somehow. Right, alarm is off. Everybody's moving away. I'm going to go to periscope depth here real quick. With somebody on depth keeping. We're going to see just what might be up there. Alright, Skipper. Let's get you on observ... Oh, never mind. Semicolon's on observation already. Let's have a little look. Ah, it's wreckage. Okay. Just wreckage. Perfect. Good, good. Alright, let's go... Let's, I just want to be me now. Can I be me now? No, I want to... Okay. Let's go south, please. Because it's scary here. It is full of scariness. Let's raise the snorkel again. I might need it. And we'll get going in this here direction. Let's get off the hydrophone. Rest whoever needs resting, etc., etc. Dan, you no longer need to be doing that. Let's get you to turn the pump on for me, because I think... there's not much water in the boat, to tell you the truth. I figured there'd be more. Alright. We are rocking and or rolling at speed 3. Roughly south by southwest. Good long stream. Yeah, we've been going for a bit. Honestly, longer than I should be, to tell you the honest to God truth. But, you know, things were happening. So, when things are happening, sometimes you just got to play along. We're going to call in all this crap. And get him to go sleepy sleeps. Back to sleepy sleeps, please. Hup. Hup. Oop. All right. Moving, moving, moving. We're stuck at times 140 because technically we're too close to the enemies right now, but that's fine. There's 1800. Good. Let's just zoom a little bit here and eat up some of these kilometric requirements. Please. Should be on the surface, to tell you the truth. There we go. Drop the snorkel. Don't need it. Electric compressor. Is that actually... Yes, it did work. Sometimes it doesn't work. And... should be pretty much that. Booyaga. Okay. Get somebody on the radio to pick up those extra monies that most people throw away. Like crazy people. Crazy people, I say. 4 days later. Back to the pens. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. Anyway, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm annoying myself. Alright, couple of points for Rolly for shooting down that short Sunderland. Good job, Rolly. Good job, my guy. And I'm the skipper and I get points because I told you to do it. And that's how these things work. So the Pomeroy was 7,217 tons. That was the Liberty? That was a Liberty. Oh, Liverpool to Halifax, registered in Canada. Sorry, fellas. Sunk a Canadian ship. Then there was the War Tanker, 6,041 tons, registered out of Great Britain, heading from Liverpool to Halifax. Lure would like a salty fact. Let's see now. Lure, I have an unfortunate appointment at 10 o'clock tomorrow that I really wish I didn't have to deal with, and it's mostly paperwork based, and it's the kind of paperwork where you just get yelled at the entire time for not having the correct paperwork. And that's how my life is going to go at 1000 hours tomorrow, and I'm not super pleased. Okay, so we got our... Oh, you don't get the points for the ones the NPC sinks anymore. That's too bad. Maybe it's because I didn't see it sink, though. You have to remember to check on that. Alright, we picked up 16,000 bones and a full reputation point. We sank 13,258 tons of our 10,000. So, of course, over by just over 3,000 tons. Took us 10 days, 20 hours. Total distance was 4,193.7. Short Sunderland, the Liberty, and the War Class Tanker. For once, I'm going to be positive. The working hours are still bad, but manageable, and maybe... There you go. Yeah, paperwork appointment. Worst goddamn kind, to tell you the truth. Terrible. I'm personally against it in every way, shape, or form. And that is where we're going to be ending it, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really did have a good time tonight. It's one of those streams... Like, not every stream is good, but even the good ones have, like, a range between good and meh. And this was a good stream. I really did have fun tonight. I think a few of you did too, which is fantastic, honestly. The fact that people can hang out with me while I'm playing video games and be having a good time at the same time is absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate you so much for choosing to fly air salted tonight. Remember, folks, I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel, and of course, Thursday is always U-Boat night. There's my socials. If you're not following them things, please go on ahead and get onto it. Much obliged. I do a lot of stuff on my YouTube, including full tutorials on this game, how to do the things I do. If those are the kinds of things you want to do, hit me up on YouTube and check it out, please. And if you're in the mood for something with a weird, cringy, salted kind of logo on it, I got merch too. Not saying you got to buy it. Maybe you just take a look. Maybe you just laugh at Salted selling his soul on the internet for pennies. But that's okay. It's okay. We all start somewhere, okay? And that's the important part of the journey, is that everybody starts by putting one foot in front of the other, and hopefully you don't trip and fall on your face. It's not going to be a long good night tonight, everybody, because I have gone over my streaming time just a wee little bit. But again, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, and your generosity, both to just myself and other members of the community by gifting them subs, etc., etc. I really don't even know what to say. Thank you sounds like too little, but it's in a lot of ways it's the best I can do. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Every every time we get to hang out together and do this warms my heart just a little bit. It is literally my two favorite nights of the week, and I'm glad that a few of you seem to feel the same and keep coming to hang out. If you're not a member of my Discord, the Salt Mines, please go ahead and click that link. Show up, say hi at the very least. If you want to leave again right away, that's totally cool too. But absolutely wonderful, magical community that we have in the Salt Mines. And of course, every now and again on a Friday or Saturday night, we get together and have a beer via live chat. So if that's something you're interested in, come on by. Want to hear a joke about sodium? Nah. I like it, Funky. I like it a lot. Yeah, I salt out. Get it? Because Anyway. All right, folks, listen. About hypobromite. That probably makes sense to a scientist. I'm barely functional. Some of this is going to be lost on me. All right, listen, folks, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I have been lightly salted. Thanks for tuning in. Bye now.